Ladies and gentlemen, good people, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank y'all for showing up to Major Level Entertainment right now. As y'all know, I am your host, your boy, your big brother, your cousin, your uncle, Big Major of Major Level Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Um, so quick show. Like I said, I was always going to get on and talk about whenever we have, um, a good win, or if we have, a bad loss or a rough loss. I'm gonna try to get on to do live shows every time, either the day after or whatever the case may be. So it's the day after. I didn't want to do it this late, but it had some other things going on, so I'm glad to be here with y'all tonight. So first of all, good evening, welcome to the show, y'all. Salute and shout out to all those who left messages and comments in the chat, waiting on your guy. I really do appreciate y'all showing up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nate. Said salute Major in chat. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button. It's greatly appreciated. He's right. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you for showing up, Nate. My nephew Joe in the building. You know what I'm talking about? He said salute. We will get back on track. Adversity, even with no AD, is good for us on the end. Yes. Yes. Because it adversity sometimes build character. You know what I mean? Pressure bust pipes. You could turn something that's seemingly negative into a positive. So we all, we know that to be true. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people don't want to trust the process, or sometimes it may be, a long time coming. But sometimes good things come to those who wait. Most times good things come to those who wait it out. So yeah, so definitely thanks for that, Joe. Shout out straight up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the way to look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I want all Laker fans to be that positive, because I'm that positive. I'm not worried about if anybody sit down. You know what I'm saying? I believe we can beat anybody, anytime, any place. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Joe for that. Shout out to Lakers all day dope. You know what I'm saying? Say, yo, what's up, bro? Thank you for showing up to the channel, bro. Appreciate you showing up. There goes H. Davis. There go Mike Sniper. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't never a major level show without H. Davis coming over here, man. If I don't see H. Davis in the chat, I'd be ready to cut the stream off. I'd be like, you know what? Oh, my sniper ain't here, bro. Let me just go ahead and pack it up and head home. You know what I'm talking about? But he is fortunately in the building, and that's my guy. You're a guy, our guy, Marine Staff Sergeant H. Davis. Thank you for showing up, bro. You know what I'm talking about? He said, salute, get them likes up as you come in. That's right, man. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe too. I have a bunch of different variant contents. I don't always just talk about sports, but I talk about a little bit of everything. So yeah, come in, like, share, subscribe to the channel, and tell somebody, tell your friend, tell your neighbor. Sometimes I have pull-up shows, but when it's shows like this, they be real quick and to the point. It's just touching on the game, whatever. There goes my other guy, Sammy the Man. He said, "Go ahead and get Turner." Hey man, I definitely agree with you. We're gonna talk about that in a second. You know what I'm saying? He said, "What's good? Salute, Major." You know what I'm saying? He said, "Like and subscribe, y'all." Hey man, they telling y'all what to do. See, they doing it because so I don't have to keep doing it because be honest with you, man, I'm getting tired telling y'all. I'm talking about. Go ahead and subscribe to your big brother, Major, man. I'm talking about. My brother DJ is not in here right now, but as always, whether he's here or not, man, please, he got a channel. Y'all know this channel, man. It's Lakers in 5. It's Lakers in 5. You know what I'm saying? DJ, you know what I'm saying? He's not here, but please go over, like, share, subscribe to all his content over there on Lakers in 5. Now, when it comes to this Laker talk, man, that's the guy. That's the place you want to go to before you go anywhere else. ESPN, wherever, sports, wherever, whatever you doing, bro. Stop there first, because that's the place to be. He is the man when it comes to this Laker content, man. I'm a faithful member over there. You know what I'm saying? When he got the game going on, if I'm not too busy, or hell, if I am too busy, I could be somewhere working, but I'm listening in on the show if I don't go up there and give my take. You can go over there, you can give your takes. You know what I'm saying? He does a beautiful job. It's a beautiful channel, man. The intro to outro, from intro to outro, it's a beautiful channel. Every now and again, you go hear a little riff raff over there, but it's all in fun, and everybody giving their diverse takes. So shout out to Lakers in 5 channel, man. Please go like, share, subscribe. It's just no reason why you shouldn't. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm gonna touch very briefly on the game yesterday, and then I'm gonna move on to other topics, like the topics at hand. Like, we got to get us a center, man, and it's like we got 9 days. So The game yesterday, AD goes out, plays less than 10 minutes, I believe. So AD goes out. He sits down. It's nothing, we it just wasn't our night, man. That's what I chalk it up to. It just wasn't our night. We let Maxi just make a just waltz inside, man, and do it whatever he wanted to do. And see, things like that is indicative of the fact that we need a center. It's just indicative of the fact that we need a center. And when people don't see AD down there, they think that it's really it's a free for all. Nobody's afraid of Jackson Hayes. Nobody's afraid of our centers. You know what I'm saying? So that go to show you how important AD's presence is, and that go to show you how important a backup center would be, or a center would be where AD could be moved to the power forward slot, or in situations whereby AD goes down or whatever for whatever reason. This is the case. We would need somebody to step up like that. And Jackson Hayes and the centers that we have is just not. They're not cutting it. I mean, 4 rebounds in between two of our true 7-foot centers is unacceptable. Unacceptable. So our 7-foot centers should have gotten 20 rebounds together or better. 20 plus rebounds or better. And they should have got over 5 blocks. I expect that. We expect that from our centers. You know what I'm saying? AD, he can give you 4 rebounds in 5 minutes. He can give you 2 blocks in 5 minutes. So the production that they put out there, one AD could give it to you, you know what I'm saying, in a short amount of time. So we definitely have to address the center need. Now, I know it was said before, you know what I'm saying, early on in the season, whatever, get it, especially after we lost D'Lo. Hey, we need a viable point guard. You know what I'm saying? Well, when D'Lo went to the bench, we need a viable point guard. And I'm like this. At this point, if we can't get a point guard that is a dynamic point guard whereby he can, if he can't play defense, if he can't play both sides of the ball, where he could be a defensive guard and an offensive guard, just perfect balance. We don't need him to score in bunches, but we just need him to defend his position, and we need him to be an explosive, dynamic scorer and facilitator of the ball. If we can't have that, I don't even care about a point guard right now. Right now, I just care about a center. And the reason why I care about a center and only a center right now, mainly, is because AD has been asking. We've needed a center longer than we've needed a point guard. That's just the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? We can go get any facilitating guard from anywhere. But when it comes to the center position, we need a viable center, and there's just not too many left. And my picks now that Nick Richards is off the table, he wasn't my first option, but he was an option. My pick now would be either Miles Turner or Vooch. Now, the reason why I say Vooch is because for obvious reasons: scoring, shooting ability, his ability to space the floor. He adds 10 rebounds. That's more than what Valanciunas would give you. That's more than what Miles Turner would give you. But he's pretty much a cone on defense, like a taller Rui. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that because we have enough defenders now. We got AD right there. We got Vando back, and we got Dorian Finney-Smith. And, of course, we got Max Christie. That's our defensive guys, and then we still got Cam Reddish for now. So I'm not tripping on getting another defensive center. We want Vooch doing what Vooch does naturally and normally. If he can't block 5 shots a game, okay, cool. If he give us rebounds, great. If he can't defend that well, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be too many centers driving it in on there anyway, because he got size. He will body somebody up, or at least if you score on him, you know it's a possibility he gonna score on you. So I'm not worried about having a defensive center so much as having another big guy down there with some size on him that can bang with, and get those rebounds, bang with those heavier centers and get those rebounds. So I'm definitely more wanting of a center than I am of a guard. So I definitely want that. I want a center more than I want a guard. So that's that. As far as the point guard situation is concerned, hey, if we can't get the point guard, that we really, I think we all want to get, then I'm cool with having who we got, bro. We just got to work with what we got to work with. But we definitely, if we don't do anything but get a center, or hell, get 2 centers, I still say we should try to go get Vooch and Valanciunas. Because then we have a starting caliber center and a backup center. And guess what, y'all? They're both under 30 million together. That ain't nothing but Rui and JHS, or hell, Rui and Gabe, or whatever the case may be. But I know Gabe is our backup guard or whatever the case may be. I don't know how the contract will work. But I want a center, y'all. And right now, today is the 28th. We have 9 days. 9 days. That's literally a week, 2 days to make this happen, yo. You know what I'm saying? Mike Alexander's in the building. He said, "What's up, Big Major? What's up, bro, man? Appreciate you showing up to the channel, man." You know what I'm saying? Hit that like, share, subscribe when you come in. Hit it when you come in, man. You know what I'm talking about? I got 3 people watching me. I don't expect a big turnout. It's all good. People got things to do, people to see. You understand what I'm talking about? I understand that. But I do appreciate anybody and everybody for showing up and listening in, yo. So yeah. So that's what it is, man. But that loss yesterday, yo, of course, I'm mad at every loss that we have, right? But I'm not so mad whereby I'm going to get up in arms about it. Oh, man, we lost. And we lost to the 76ers. I want people to kind of come off of that, looking at a team's record and saying, oh, we lost to these guys or we lost to that guy. Listen, this is the NBA. This ain't the G League. This ain't the AAU League. This ain't, you know what I'm saying, Planet Fitness Ballers. This ain't dudes at your local rec. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers have earned a spot somehow, some way to be between 1 and 15 men on that bench. And at any given point in time, these dudes can be called up. And at any given point in time, somebody can go off. I'm telling you, it is harder than you think it is. A lot of people, we play real good on 2K, or we might go to the park and we might get a couple buckets at the park. You're a park legend. You average 30 points a game every time you go to the park. Every Saturday, you average 30 points a game. 4 games. You score 30. On game 1, you score 28. In game 2, you score 37. In game 3, you score 35. In game 4, for an average of 33.7 points a game. Okay, whoop-de-doo. That's on the court with other people of your level. Go out there to the NBA and get on the NBA floor, and the worst person on the team will probably cook the best nigga at the park. Not all the time, because there's some dudes out there that can ball. But in a structured environment, it's different. It's the difference between boxing and street fighting. Street fighting ain't no rules. You can pick up something, hit somebody with something. You can catch somebody. You know, you can dry goat somebody. You can dope fiend. You can catch somebody slipping. But in boxing, there's points. There's a point system. So we have to just be on that, and we have to remember these things, y'all. Yeah, they're the 76ers. They're at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to, the NBA teams or whatever the case may be, but they're still an NBA team. Oh, we should have beat them because they didn't have Embiid or Paul George. Listen, once again, just like in football at any given Sunday, in basketball, the same thing, man. We've seen time and time again, relative nobodies come off their bench or their star players sit down for that team, and they come out, and next thing you know, they scoring 30, 40, 50 points. How that happened? It just happens. That's why I don't get too up in arms about it. When I was a younger fan, I did. Everything hurt me. Oh my God, how can we let this guy do this? Oh my God, how can we lose to the lowly Magic? Now it's like they're an NBA team. Now, if we was playing Crenshaw basketball high school team, then I'd be like, you niggas is whack. Come on, like, we should do better. It's a high school team. You know what I'm talking about? You got 14 to 18-year-olds playing out here. What are we doing? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? So Sammy says, yeah, these talks with Turner's getting serious. Hopefully it goes down. Or some center. Yeah. Joe said, but I think Joe said it yesterday, man. Like, somebody said it. I can't remember. I can't put my finger on it. But they said that it's almost lock, stock, and barrel that Miles Turner would definitely, it's gonna be a go between. I think Joe said it. A go between Miles Turner, somebody else. He said Miles Turner, Valanciunas, somebody. But one of those guys is definitely going to be a Laker, definitely, and it's going to happen sooner rather than later. You know what I'm saying? Joe says. He says Rob could at least get a Kobe White or an AO and Jalen Smith. And you know what's crazy, bro? The Bulls already said that they're throwing everybody out. The only person they want to keep is that one guard, the one rookie guy. But I said when he said everybody but the guard is up for grabs. the rookie guard. I'm like, oh, really? So that means Ayo is up? We know Torrey Craig is up. Ayo's up? Levine is up? Well, we know Levine's up. We know Vooch is up. Lonzo's up. We want to stay away from Josh Giddey. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. Like, hey, fire sell the Bulls, Lakers. Since no West team seem to want to work with you, it's time to look elsewhere. It's time to look to the East, man. We have to come up off of things we may not be comfortable coming up off of, Rob and Jeannie. You got to let some of these niggas go, man, and bring in pieces that may be able to fit us better, that will fit us better right away. You know what I'm saying? Kobe White, he's a defending guard. He can defend, and he's athletic. He's more athletic than Austin Reeves. He can defend better than Austin Reeves. He's stronger than Austin Reeves. Only thing, Austin Reeves is just an inch taller than he is, and he can score like Austin Reeves. He can. There's been times Kobe White's going off when Levine and them was out, or if Vooch having an off night, he's going off. He has nuclear capabilities. You understand what I'm talking about? If you don't believe me, go look at Kobe White's highlights. He caught a body on Wemby, 6'4", jumped up there on somebody 7'5", and caught a body on Wemby, yo. Straight up and down like 6 o'clock. He didn't move to the side or nothing. He went straight up over the top and got him. That Austin Reeves couldn't dream of that in somebody else's dream. I'm just saying, we need it. If we got an athletic guard like that, sometimes he may forget to pass the ball, but he come to the team, he'll definitely have to facilitate. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so he's up for grabs. I know people, want to stay away from Lonzo. One thing I can say about Lonzo's a big guard. He's a big defending guard, and he can facilitate that ball. I'll tell you that. He's the reason why Levine and them getting all their points and Vooch and all them is, he can pass that, but he can facilitate that ball, bro. You know what I'm saying? He almost like a taller Chris Paul to me, to some degree. So yeah, Lonzo can definitely, if we can get him cheap, whatever the case may be, hey, you might want to bring him back home. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. And then as far as like, everybody know who I want. I want Levine. I would move heaven and earth to get this kid, man. He's proven to be an Iron Man this year. 40 games, 42 games played, 43 games played. He's already played 38 or 39 of them. So he's only missed 4. So minor stuff, I'm talking about. So everything that people said he wouldn't do, he's been doing. You know what I'm saying? Knocking down those transcendent walls, and he's been doing what he needs to do. Joe says, he says, usually optimistic, but kind of knew we were losing. We wore the city jerseys, and we haven't won. We haven't won a January 28th game. Yeah, I heard that stat, man. That's a interesting stat, bro. That's 20 in 21 years. We ain't won in no shit. Hey, bro, we need to scrap them things. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, we need to bring those Mamba jerseys. I think, this is what I think, bro. Every time we go on the road, at least 41 times a year, we should play in those Mamba jerseys. I don't want to play in no other jersey, bro. I want to play in those Mamba jerseys. I want to play on every road game in the Mamba jerseys, and then on home games where we're playing a team that is a historic rival, I want those Mamba jerseys on. So like whenever we play the Boston Celtics, whether we play them at home or at their house, I want to wear the Mamba jerseys. If we play the Bulls, Mamba jerseys. If we play the Knicks, Mamba jersey. I'm talking about the old rivalries from back in the day. Did we play the Pistons, Mamba jersey? I think we should play the Mamba jerseys every time we play a rival. That's what I think. Every time we play an away game, and every time we play a rival, to channel that viper, that venomous snake, that venomous, energy. Go out here and kill teams. You know what I'm saying? Sink our teeth into their neck. You know what I'm talking about? I think that's a pause. Yeah. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Hey, look, somebody just showed up. I know y'all didn't think I was gonna forget. There goes my cousin. Y'all know who he is. Y'all understand him as Chris Go James, aka Let Me Cook This Nigga right quick. Hey, look, now the show about to get live. At first, I didn't know how I was gonna make it through this segment. I was like, man, it's a drag. People are leaving. They like, fuck this. Major ain't got nothing. But now, when certain people pop up in here, bro, it just take the show to a whole nother level. So when Cuzzo pop up in here, it's gonna be some shit. So appreciate you showing up, Cuzzo. Appreciate you as always, man. You know what I'm talking about? Those people that you see up there with the wrenches, man, there's a reason why they got the wrench. You know what I'm saying? What do wrenches do? Tighten shit up. So if you come up here fucking around, they're gonna tighten you up. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah. So, but we definitely need these centers, man. We definitely need and you know what? If we don't get Vooch, I'm cool with getting Miles Turner. Now he don't give as many rebounds, but boy, is he a rim protecting center, man. 6'11", I believe he's like 255, 260, something like that. 6'11". He averages almost 2 blocks a game. It's like 7 rebounds a game. Okay, that's cool. But AD, you take over the rebound. But imagine him next to AD, bro. And I think he averages 14.7 points a game. That's 15 points a game. And he can shoot the three a little bit. Miles Turner can shoot the three. I don't think people really understand that. But imagine Miles Turner and AD down there, man. Twin towers. And he's starting right away. Start him at hell. You know what you could do? You might even be able to switch them back and forth. Because I think Miles Turner could play the power forward too. I think. He should be able to. So let's just say on those days whereby one of them sitting down and the other's out there, whatever the case, or if they both out there at the same time, they might want to switch it up. I don't know if AD ever want to go back to the center once he leave and go back to the 4, but it's just an idea. Salute Dwight Smith. Thank you for showing up to the show, man. Appreciate you. So yeah, that's the way I'm looking at it, y'all. We need to. So it's not so much about the game yesterday, like Joe said. Knew we would lose. Trap game. Don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of let them, ride it out the way they wanted it to, and we did what we did, man. We did what we did. LeBron, he got his points as usual. 8 turnovers. We got to turn down those turnovers, y'all, for everybody on the team. For everybody on the team, it's a sport. We're going to have turnovers. I'm not saying it's going to be a perfect game, but we don't need to have such a high volume of turnovers whereby teams are going back the other way and they're scoring every single time we turn the ball over. That's unacceptable. So I don't accept those turnovers. We need to clean up those turnovers, start getting rebounds. But this is yet again why we need a center, y'all. So for the next 9 days, excuse me. Yeah, for the next 9 days up until 3 p.m. our time on the West Coast, I'm going to be listening around the clock to see what's what. I'm gonna put my ears to the TV screens, to the internet streams, and I'm gonna put my ears to the streets because I am out there amongst the community. You know what I'm saying? I'm around some of these dudes, peoples. And when they're parroting something, if I hear it, but it's got to come from a credible source. If it don't come from a credible source and it's just hearsay, I'm not gonna put it out there. But if I happen to be around Vando's bodyguard or whatever, because I know the nigga, if I happen to be around them and I hear, yo, I'm hearing through the grapevine that Rui is leaving for such and such, yada, yada, yada. I'm going to ask him who you hear it from. And if he be like, yeah, man, I heard it from inside the locker room himself, then I'll be, that's credible. That to me, that's a credible witness personally to me because I know it. You know what I mean? But then to the rest of the world, it'd have to be a wait and see approach. So anytime somebody come up and say, yeah, sources say, when somebody say sources say, if you don't put a name on it, I don't want to hear it. Now, if somebody came out and said, Rob Pelinka said, or Jeannie said, or Kurt Rambis said, or this person said, or who the Dada Duda said, then you put a name on a viable name on it, and it's more believable. But if you just say sources say, I'm not gonna believe you. Because you could have been talking to a bunch of elves. You could have been talking to the goddamn tooth fairy for all I know. So I don't care about your sources. You tell me who the fuck it is, and then I'll tell you if I believe it or not. Now I'm talking about, and that's where we are right now as Laker fans, bro. As Laker fans, we want results. We don't want hearsay now. I believe I speak for everybody when I say we want motherfuckers moving. We want things to move now. We want parts to move now. In order for a car to move forward, you have to turn that motherfucker on and put it in gear, right? Well, guess what? Rob, you got the keys. The engine's running. You can shift between gears. Put that motherfucker in drive and go and call some of these motherfuckers. Not saying that you're not calling them. Not saying that you're not calling them. But now it should really be at every waking hour of the day, since you are both the GM and president of basketball, Laker basketball operations, since you're holding down both of those titles, almost the same similar title, but slightly different in certain ways, because you kind of like playing scout as well. Every waking minute that you are up, your ass should be on the clock, around the clock. Anytime something comes open, you should be on it like a fucking cheap suit. If you hear a rumbling anywhere, yeah, I heard that Giannis. So if you say I heard that Giannis, nigga, be on it. Go put your investigative ears out there. Your antenna should go up like doo 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 doo. If you hear a marshmallow peep, you should be all over it. You know what I'm talking about? Because if I was a scout going out there, if I was president of basketball operations or GM, listen, I don't give a fuck if you hate my team. Any rumbling I hear, because he's a GM, so he hears rumbling, he hears things that Sham Sharney and them don't even hear. He hears things before the players do. I'm putting my ear to the streets and I'm brokering a deal. I'm trying to get it done. I will appeal to a person's judgment and say, you know what? Fuck, this ain't about the team. I know you may hate the team. I know you may think this is helping you. But what if I'm helping you more? What if by me giving up my assets help you more than you think you're helping me? What if by me giving you Austin Reeves and you giving me De'Aaron Fox, what if Austin Reeves go over there and turn your organization around? I'm not saying he will, but I'm saying what if? See, the unknown possibilities is it's the nature of business. You don't know until you try. It's gambling in sports. When you dealing and trading and brokering deals, it's always going to be a gamble. Always. You take a gamble, you see a player, he's averaging 35 points a game over there in where he is, in his small market team, or whatever the case may be. Don't necessarily mean that he's going to do it over here. Or he's averaging 5 over here. It don't necessarily mean he's about to do it over here. So, y'all, an emergency has come up, man. I got to cut the stream short. But thank y'all for showing up. I appreciate y'all, man, for showing up and showing me some love. I got to run out, man. This is the nature of my business. So I'll holler at y'all in a minute.